Welcome back to my channel. Today we will be having a conversation with Karan, the owner of Motomatic Restoration and Design in Bangalore. Karan owns a very interesting and important part of India's automobile history, the Mahindra FJ470. We will be conversing regarding various aspects of this amazing 4x4, including how is it to live with this machine, maintenance, the fuel efficiency she returns, etc. So stay tuned. So, Karan, thank you for coming on board my channel. So, Karan, I would just like you to help us with reference to your Jeep, the Mahindra Jeep, called as the FJ470. So, could you just share some light regarding this particular product? Because if I'm not mistaken, it is basically a Jeep which has been, basically the technology, the design has been imported from abroad in the 50s. So if you could just share some light regarding the same.
Sure. So this is a Jeep forward control. It was sold all over the world, in a lot of countries all over the world by Jeep. In India, as all of us know, Jeep and Mahindra collaborated and were selling their vehicles here, so they had a plant here as well. In the 70s, Jeep and Mahindra, the collaboration basically came to an end. And Mahindra started manufacturing this separately with the Perkins engine and the Simpsons engines, the diesel engines. So pre-70s, they were the petrol engines, the Hurricane engines that came originally on the Jeeps. That's what ran on these vehicles. But then the Perkins and the Simpsons engines moved in when it was a Mahindra brand. It was branded by Mahindra and sold by Mahindra itself, Mahindra and Mahindra.
Okay.
And so it was a Simpsons S4 engine, the 3300cc Simpsons S4 engine that was used, and the Perkins engine as well. Both very similar engines.
So both are 3300cc?
Yeah, 3300cc.
And I'm assuming those were petrol engines?
No, diesel engines.
Achha, both were diesel engines?
Both were diesel engines. And this production went on up to 1999. If I'm not wrong, the Jeep forward control was manufactured in India up to 1999 as the Mahindra FJ460 and then the FJ470, and they were the last productions of this type of vehicle anywhere in the world.
Okay, so this particular model was manufactured up till the 1990s.
Correct.
So my question is, didn't Mahindra use their own engines in this particular model?
No, Mahindra did not.
Okay. So they had the license for these particular Simpson engines that they were placing.
Okay. Basically, our Simpsons engines and Perkins engines are used in generators, in a lot of vehicles. They were even used in Mahindra, the Jeeps as well. The MM540s, the 550s, used in those as well.
Okay, so what made you purchase this particular vehicle and restore it to its original glory right now?
I really love this vehicle because of the way it looked. The aesthetics really caught my eye. The main reason I wanted to purchase and own one was because I run a two-stroke motorcycle workshop here in Bangalore called Motomatic Restoration and Design. Okay. And I wanted a vehicle that would, fit the culture I'm with or dealing with and restoring these old vehicles. And I wanted one to transport my restored vehicles back to their owners or deliver them once they are restored. So that was the main purpose behind me purchasing this and restoring it.
So I guess uniqueness that you have as a brand obviously kind of reflects on your transport vehicle as well. You don't want to go with a boring transport vehicle.
Exactly. I did not want to go with a new age vehicle.
Okay, now the main question of, I'm assuming this is a 4x4, right?
It is the 4x4, yes.
Okay, so main question, I like to call the Jongas. Jongas. Those were inline 6-cylinder petrol gas guzzling engines.
Correct.
So with reference to this particular Mahindra 4x4 pickup or a transport vehicle, what about the spare parts? Do you get these spare parts easily?
Mechanically, all the mechanical spare parts are easily available. Since Simpsons is still in India, they have their manufacturing unit and sales unit in Chennai. You can go online and purchase all your engine components directly from the Simpsons manufacturers. They are also available with a lot of spare parts dealers all over India. You have a spare parts guy in on JC Road in Bangalore where you can purchase them. I'm not sure about Maharashtra or other places. Okay. So mechanically, it is very simple to restore these vehicles. Suspension parts, the differential spares, a lot of things are common with other Mahindra vehicles as well.
Okay.
So spare parts mechanically is not a problem. Aesthetics, yes, you do not get the windshield anymore. So I had to fabricate a spare windshield just in case mine broke.
Okay.
rubber beadings, and all these things are interchangeable with a lot of things available in the market currently.
Okay. So basically,
door handles are common with the Ambassador.
Okay.
The window winders and things like that are not common. Those were made of backlight, which aren't available. So those had to be fabricated.
So basically, if someone wants to purchase it, if an enthusiast wants to purchase this particular model, he at least won't get stranded.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Okay. And just for my understanding, the viewers understanding, Simpsons manufactures what product exactly in India currently?
These engines, they basically sell these entire engines. So these engines are used in generators and a lot of other places as well.
Okay. Now, I know this doesn't really matter to such a vehicle, but what's the top speed that you have achieved in this particular vehicle? Or have you even tried that?
Yeah. So we restored this vehicle in Chikmagalur at a workshop named called Retro Restorations. I drove it back. Me and my wife drove this vehicle back from Chikmagalur to Bangalore. That's around 250 kilometers.
Okay.
We were able to cruise very comfortably at 80 kilometers per hour. The top speed being, which we did, 120, 125. That's what it was showing on the speedometer. It's not actually accurate. It probably was a true speed of 100.
Okay. 20 kilometers.
Yeah.
Okay, you can expect that from such an old vehicle. Basically, you're driving a vehicle that has 70-year-old technology still present. So, what matters is the simplicity and not the performance.
Very good.
And have you ever taken this particular product off-roading?
Not professionally, but we've taken it out off-roading for fun. Me and a couple of friends took it off-roading in Chikmagalur itself. And she performed fantastically. We had fun with it.
Okay.
And she just chugged. She crawled through whatever obstacle was in front of her.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't think you must have taken her to something like the Rainforest Challenge that takes place in Goa.
I haven't. Neither am I qualified or have enough of experience to do that.
Okay.
You have to really be good to participate with those.
But that would be a sight worth seeing, this particular machine.
There are a few Mahindra FCs that have, the Mahindra FJs that have taken part in the Rainforest Challenge. If you look online, you will find videos and photos for the same.
Okay. With reference to the gearbox, I'm assuming it's a simple 4-speed gearbox, right?
Correct.
Okay. And is it a 4-wheel drive like AWD or?
It does have the option for a 4-wheel drive, but unlike your Gypsies or the Jeeps, this only has a 2-wheel low and a 4-wheel high. Okay. It has a 2-wheel high and a 4-wheel high.
Is there something that I'm missing out with reference to this particular product that you'd like to highlight?
Nothing. I think you've covered most of it, and this is basically a fun vehicle. It's something a lot of enthusiasts would love to own. Not everybody is lucky enough to own one, because I don't think there are a lot of them left in the country anymore. They were used initially by the electric departments of each state. A lot of these things, they were used as ambulances. They are currently running in a lot of places in North Karnataka as well as vans. They're called the Mahindra vans.
Okay.
If you look those up, you will find box versions, a very boxy version of this, still running around, basically problem-free. You build it once and they run for years, actually decades.
Just something like my 1982 SB.
Yeah, very similar. Basically, all the old vehicles, if you do them right, they will not trouble you.
Perfect. And again, this doesn't matter much, but what's the efficiency that you receive from this engine per liter of diesel?
Yeah, I'm on the highway. I received, I think, around 12 kilometers per liter of diesel.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, that was very good. And in town, I've driven it in Bangalore probably for around 50 to 60 kilometers after restoration.
Yeah.
I should have got around 7 or 8 kilometers a liter.
That's great.
Yeah, very decent.
For 3,200 cc diesel engine, that's an amazing average that you're getting.
Yeah.
And what are the service intervals? 10,000 kilometers?
I haven't gone there yet, but again, like I said, these are unbreakable engines. They just keep running. I would suggest, a 10,000 kilometer oil change along with your differential and gearbox oils and everything. That is something I follow. But I don't think even if you do that, they'll still keep running.
Get that, man. Simplicity beats technology any day. So one more point that I've noticed in these particular vehicles, I've done my research on this particular vehicle before as well. I've only seen them with yellow number plates. Can't we privately register this vehicle?
Few people have privately registered them. I have not undertaken the responsibility or to find out that process.
Okay.
Because I'm fine running it as a yellow board.
And
but
I think
there are white board vehicles as well. I have seen them.
Okay, perfect. So thank you for this download, and I look forward for seeing you in my next video. So
I'm looking forward. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.